what rule do you expect people to know when they come into your house?
Nobody in my house is permitted to talk about the food of any other person in the house, or even to
Oh.
judge their own food because let's say someone comes in with fast food and we all have a burger and fries and we're eating around the table and someone says, "Oh, look at the amount of fries I have in my plate. I couldn't possibly eat all of that." That's a commentary on someone else who has the exact same number of fries. So we're not allowed to talk about other people's food. We're not allowed to comment on our own food. Everyone gets to make their own decisions what they do with their body. And I'm not talking about the little kids. I'm talking about adults who come in. Don't talk about the food.
Mm-mm. No, I've had people say to me, wow, I wish I could eat that much cereal or that early in the morning.
Nope, zip it. I think I have trauma from this from my teenhood. When I was 11, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and back then it was
Hmm.
no sugar, but I needed sugar to raise my blood sugar when I was having an insulin reaction, like low blood sugar. And so I would be at these parties, and I was super skinny. I had lost a lot of weight with the being sick as a diabetic. So I'd go to parties, and people would have cake, and I would say, no, no, thank you. And they'd say, oh, you're so skinny, you can afford it. Why are you turning down cake? Are you so vain? And then, an hour later, I'd be shoving a candy bar in my mouth. And they're like, see, you're such a hypocrite. You can't eat it unless you have to. And my reaction is like, yeah, I can't eat it unless I have to. It's not complicated, right? So I think I have trauma from that. My son is a 12-year-old athlete. He eats a lot of food, and we shouldn't be commenting on that either. So we just don't talk about other people's food. Just respect the
That,
boundaries, man. Here's the bottom line. We don't know what's going on in that person's life. We don't know if they have depression. We don't know if they have ARFID. We don't know if they have a metabolic disorder. We don't know if they just enjoy food. We don't know anything that's going on in that person's life. So us talking about that is just so inappropriate.